What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. We now know much more about how and why Tucker Carlson left Fox News. According to the Los Angeles Times, if they are to be believed, Tucker Carlson left Fox News because he was pushed out due to his January 6th coverage. You may recall Tucker Carlson's Bombshell January 6th expose, where he was given all of the footage from January 6th by Kevin McCarthy, and he did absolutely ground-shaking reporting on all of the lies of January 6th. According to the Los Angeles Times, this pissed off Rupert Murdoch, who owns Fox News, and he's behind Tucker Carlson's ouster. Murdoch said to be concerned over Carlson's January 6th coverage. The decision was not related to the large settlement agreed to pay Dominion voting systems last week, according to a representative from Dominion. So Dominion ain't even saying this has nothing to do with us necessarily. This has to do with January 6th, according to reporting. Pedro Gonzalez, who is a regular on Tucker Carlson's show, says Hannity promoted lies, the 2020 election being stolen, lies never believed in. Rupert Murdoch hasn't pushed him off Fox News. That could all change, but it hasn't happened yet. Tucker genuinely believed the feds were involved in January 6th riot, took risks reporting on it. Murdoch booted him for it. Unless Fox also parts ways with Hannity, it's hard to argue that network doesn't deliberately push liars and punish people, doesn't deliberately reward liars and punish people who tell the truth. And then he links to the Los Angeles Times coverage of this. Murdoch is said to have been concerned over Carlson's January 6th coverage, where the host promoted conspiracy theory that it was promoted by government agents. Was it a conspiracy theory? Let's read the actual piece here. Tucker Carlson departs Fox News, pushed out by Rupert Murdoch. Oh my. Tucker Carlson, provocative conservative primetime host who helped build Fox News into a ratings juggernaut, has been forced out of the network. Fox announced the stunning departure of the top-rated host on Monday. No explanation. His last show was Friday. Fox Media and Tucker Carlson parted ways, they said. Fox News representative had no other details. People familiar with the situation who were not authorized to comment publicly said the decision to fire Tucker Carlson came straight from Fox Corp chairman Rupert Murdoch, with input from board members and other executives at Fox Corp. My God. Rupert Murdoch elevated Carlson from a contributor to a daily host. In 2016, he moved into a primetime slot held by Bill O'Reilly. Carlson's exit is related to the discrimination lawsuit filed by a producer. The producer, fired by the network last month. Sources say Carlson's senior executive producer, Justin Wells, has also been terminated. Grossberg was moved, this is the producer suing Tucker Carlson, was moved off Sunday Morning Futures and onto the Tucker Carlson Tonight Show, where she allegedly was bullied and subjected to bad comments and things like that. In a deposition testimony, former Fox News producer also said that she was coerced by the company lawyers to give misleading answers, and so on. So there's an ongoing lawsuit there. But what this really jumps into is that Murdoch was also concerned about Carlson's coverage of January 6, 2021 insurrection at Capitol. Not an insurrection, actually. That is a lie. In which the host promoted conspiracy theory that was provoked by government agents. We have the footage, the literal footage. I'll play it for you in just a second. And then sort of the backlash to all that. Carlson's ouster was not part of the $700 million odd settlement Fox News paid Dominion. However, some of the comments that Carlson made about Fox News management in communications turned up in a discovery process may have played a role in his demise. So that's what the Los Angeles Times is reporting. So they are starting to essentially set the narrative here. Tucker's now free of the Murdochs and Paul Ryan. America wants all the January 6th footage. Will you release it, Tucker Carlson? Says Sebastian Gorka. So other people are commenting and leaving comments, essentially, in these threads, talking about the Murdochs, saying that the Murdochs gave millions to Joe Biden. Let's go ahead and look at that reporting. James Murdoch, who's the son of Rupert Murdoch, gave $20 million to Biden progressive groups in 2020. James Murdoch funneled $100 million into his foundation, which gave to many progressive causes, including $20 million to Democratic groups. This is from CNBC and the Daily Caller News Foundation, which is a site that Tucker Carlson helped found. James and his wife, Catherine Murdoch, are notably active political donors. They gave $20 million to Joe Biden's campaign and groups opposed to President Donald Trump. Oh my. My goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy, crazy fifth column stuff. James Murdoch, son of billionaire media mogul Rupert Murdoch, who developed Fox News, gave $300,000 to unite the country, $500,000 to Change Now PAC, a bunch of PACs that essentially, are for ranked choice voting, like a bunch of really bad progressive stuff here. In 2019, the couple also infused $100 million into this Quadrivium Foundation, according to tax documents reviewed by CNBC. This is a nonprofit organization that gives mainly to progressive causes. Wow. So a lot of people are sharing that information. Rupert Murdoch is the Australian-born billionaire, businessman, and media proprietor who owns News Corp, and News Corp owns hundreds of local, national, and international publishing stations. He is 92 years old, so he's getting up there, and he is a citizen of Australia, and then the United States. So I think he changed citizenship here. Australia until 1985, and then United States from 1985 onward. Maybe he has joint citizenship. He has 6 children, and his sons have taken over effectively, or are in the process of taking over Fox News. So, yikes. Now, they're firing Tucker Carlson for his January 6th reporting, which is quite fascinating here, given the fact that this is the week of Tucker Carlson's January 6th reporting, and what you can see here is Tucker Carlson slaughtered. Look at these ratings. 4 million people watching his reporting. 500,000 in the key demographic of young people watching, myself included, of course. This is more than 6 times the number of people that were watching CNN, and 4 times the number of people that were watching MSNBC. So just absolute devastating dominance on Fox News for this reporting. And what did Tucker Carlson uncover? That you have, of course, been lied to. Tucker Carlson was like a dog with the bone with this reporting. It was some of the most important reporting of my lifetime.
With that, here's the video. It doesn't answer every question from January 6th, far from it. But it does prove beyond doubt that Democrats in Congress, assisted by Adam Kinzinger and Liz Cheney, lied about what happened that day. They are liars. That is conclusive. And that fact should prevent them from ever being taken seriously again. We're going to begin tonight with footage that shows you what was actually happening inside the Capitol. The footage does not show an insurrection or a riot in progress. Instead, it shows police escorting protesters through the building, including the now infamous QAnon shaman. Watch. Dangerous conspiracy theorist dressed in outlandish costume who led the violent insurrection to overthrow American democracy. For these crimes, Chansley was sentenced to nearly 4 years in prison, far more time than many violent criminals now receive. What did Jacob Chansley do to receive this punishment? To this day, there is dispute over how Chansley got into the Capitol building. But according to our review of the internal surveillance video, it is very clear what happened once he got inside. Virtually every moment of his time inside the Capitol was caught on tape. The tapes show that Capitol Police never stopped Jacob Chansley. They helped him. They acted as his tour guides. Here's video of Chansley in the Senate chamber. Capitol Police officers take him to multiple entrances and even try to open locked doors for him. We counted at least 9 officers who were within touching distance of unarmed Jacob Chansley. Not one of them even tried to slow him down. Chansley understood that Capitol Police were his allies. Video shows him giving thanks for them in a prayer on the floor of the Senate. Watch.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for giving the inspiration needed to these police officers to allow us into the building.
Contrast the reality of what Jacob Chansley did in the Capitol building on January 6th.
So that was the reporting that got Tucker Carlson booted from Fox, allegedly, according to the Los Angeles Times and their unnamed sources. So believe what you wish to believe, but we assume that they have pretty good entertainment reporters in LA, and Fox has a huge bureau there, so people are definitely gossiping and talking about this. If so, this is, again, like the greatest murder-suicide I've ever seen, because they murdered Tucker Carlson, even though I think Tucker's going to be great and maybe even be better than ever with no corporate strings attached. But then suicide, because I just don't see the Fox News viewer taking this very lightly or nicely? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya. Thank you for watching. Our channel is here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.